Hi there, and welcome to the Cantrak Return Loop video number 8. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to start for the first 5 or 6 minutes, and I'm going to repeat what I did in the end of video 7. Video 7 was all about dropping feeders and soldering them and drilling holes in the table. I'm going to repeat that section, but I'm going to do it a lot closer so that you can see what's going on. I'm only going to take 5 or 6 minutes, so skip ahead to the 6-minute mark, or maybe it's a few seconds after that, and we'll get on to the second part of this video. And the second part addresses that removable section which spans all 3 tables. What you've seen so far is I put that in, spray painted it gray, I've got the cork on it, sanded down everything, got the track on it, but I need to get electricity through there. And in order to do that, I have to drop feeders from it. And this will be the first time I've done feeders through the cork and then PCB board and adhered them underneath and connected them all up. I'm going to start that process in this video and finish it in, I think, in video 9. We'll see how it goes. I want to keep these videos to maximum of about 20 minutes and try and keep them closer to 15 if I can. Anyway, welcome to video number 8. Hope you enjoy. Always like your comments, and remember to subscribe. Thanks. Alright, and now, so we're going to drop feeders right here. And first up, I'm going to cut the feeders. I want to make them about 8 inches long. I have a ruler here. So, and this is approximate. Now, as I said before, feeders can be, in my view, 8 to 12 inches long. You don't really want them any longer than that. And two those out of the way. So now that I know what 8 inches is, I just go ahead and use the other wire to measure with. Doing 2 tracks, so I need 2 sets. First up, I'm going to take all of these and strip the wire. Man, this thing has saved me I don't know how much time. And I'm going to bend all the wire to meet the track that I want. So a 90-degree bend and I don't know, a 60-degree or something. Make it straight. 60, as I say, I just bend these so that they'll fit into the web of the track like that. Now, drill holes. 3/32 bit drill will fit right between the ties. Offset by 1, 2, 3 on the back side. Make sure that those go through okay. Apply flux to the track where I want it soldered. And apply some solder. Just enough to fill the web. You do not want a great big glob of solder on here. Yep, those look good. we want to tin all the ends of these guys. So we dip them in flux, come over here to the solder and melt some solder onto it. Red coming all the way around. So we'll put a red one in here. We'll bend it towards the track. Put a red one in here. Make sure that's straight. It'll go in a lot easier if you do. And bend that towards the track. Then all you have to do, because I can reach underneath, I will take the black one, position it where you want it, take the soldering iron, heat it, and it flows in. Take the next black one, works a lot better when you push on that instead of a tie. Grab my acetyl alcohol, 99%. Clean the track. Cleaning the flux off. Blot it up so that it doesn't cause the glue to unset. Yeah, and if the glue does, and it's a water-soluble glue, I use it on purpose in case I have to repair the track. If it ever did unset, all you'd have to do is just leave it and it'll dry again. And then go in and crimp the rails in closer. Just helps to hide them. There, all done. Alright, next up, I need to get power to this. This is a completely removable section, and it needs to have its own power. Now we figured out a way of connecting from the bus from this guy over here to this guy. It involves a lot of drilling and stuff, but I still have to attach feeders. Now in the case of the straight one, it's not going to be tough. I'm just going to attach feeders through here. In the case of this guy, I can attach feeders through here. This is soldered to the turnout. So, for example, this rail along here is all connected. That's okay. This rail along the inside is all connected. That's okay. This rail through here, however, is only connected when that makes connection there. This rail is only connected when that makes connection. And if at some time I have to isolate this frog, I would have no connection here. So I need to drop feeders here, and I need to bring a wire from here all the way back to here, and another one from here all the way back to here. So to do that, I'm going to drill holes on this side and on this side, but before I drill them, I have to find out what's underneath here. And what I'm going to have to do is Dremel a pathway all the way through on each of these in order to get back to there. So next up is to take these guys off. So now you see it's all removed. So now if I look on here, and I'm just going to grab my red pen, I look on here. Let's look at these guys first. I think I'd like to drop a feeder from about this area, and I'm clear underneath. There's just clear wood, so I have a chance to Dremel that out. And back here, to go through the tables, I need to be going through about there. So let's see, there's screws in there. So if I put this one back to about, oh yeah, about here, We do our 2 there, pretty darn solid. Now we grab this with a 3/32 drill, and we drill a hole right through here. Into the wood. Ooh, hot drill. The reason I'm drilling all the way in, take this over to the garbage can and get rid of the pieces of wood shaving. Put this stuff down here. So now when I look, I can see that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. And what I'm going to have to do is this needs to connect to that. This needs to connect to that. This is the optimal place to drop the wires through. So then I have a drill. Here we go. Battery might be getting a little weak. There. Now grab my vacuum cleaner, clean up this anyway. Here is get a larger recess. Yeah, I should have done this first. I know. Okay, I'm going to try a different battery. There, that's all I want to do. I don't want to go all the way through on this one. I do grab my vacuum cleaner. I'm going to go back and just double check how that all feels under there. Yep, that was good, that was good, that was good. Alright, that's the bit that I'm using. I just want to, if I had a router I'd use it, but I don't have a router, so I'm using this instead. You may be wondering why I hollowed out a relatively deep channel, and I may have to even hollow it out deeper. It's because when these feeder wires go through, I'm going to hot glue them to the bottom here. Okay, so now to run the wire from here back to here, this one will be red, this one will be black. So there's the black one, runs a little further than that, that's what I want. And same with the red one. And then I'll do the same thing I've been doing all along for soldering.